We are assembling the Witch Cat pop-up card. So I'm going to slide these out of the way. We're going to start with the base of the card first. I should have had these done. So there is a slight border around all of the panel pieces. Okay. All right. So you want to fold everything on the score lines. And then you're going to fold this first score line all the way down so it's level with the top, then fold the next one up, and then fold the one on that piece down. So we're creating a 1/4 inch space here that we are going to glue to the inside of this base. So you can see we've got this 1/4 inch space here. We're going to glue this down. That allows this mechanism that lifts the card up and down to sit inside the base, okay? So we're going to glue down this 1/4 inch space. I'll hold that for a few seconds, make sure it sticks well. If you don't glue this piece to the inside like this, then the inserts will be too long. Or actually, they won't be long enough. They'll be a 1/2 inch too short. Okay, so we've got these glued. You can see here I've got this 1/4 inch spacing on both the front and the back, and that's glued down. Okay, so now I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to let that dry. And I'm just going to start assembling the inserts. I did use this white ink around the edges of this pot and the cat's head to help distinguish the colors a little better, because black on black is hard to see. I'm just putting the bubbles in for my little cat's brew. There's no right or wrong way to do these. Okay, I've already glued the feet onto the piece for the feet. I've got my cat base here. I had him drying under my mat to help keep them flat. I'm gonna glue. So there's two of these together. You want your center to have two pieces because you want it to be sturdy. Before you put the cat's hat on, you do have to do these pieces for the ears. These need to go on before the hat. There we are. And the hat, the bottom edge of this brim lines up here, right where the ear comes into the side. So if you just line it up like that, then you'll have it in about the right spot, okay? There we are. These paws go on the side of that. Okay. So I'm going to put his mouth on, her mouth on first, because it needs to be pretty low here to the bottom. And this is going to go over it. And then your eyes line up right against the cheeks there. There we are. And the nose just goes in this upper center. of the cheeks. Straighten that up just a little. There we go. Okay, so there's your cat center. We got a little white tip for her tail. The cat body is the center. I'm just going to put glue here on the edge of the hands because I want them kind of off the edge of the pot, of the cauldron. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in. And hold this together. So this piece here goes right in this fold, which is the center of the card. And then you have the cauldron and her feet. And then on this back piece where you only have one, you have the tail. Okay, so then you want to open this back up so you can see where your pieces are going. And I'm just going to go ahead and start here at the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this tab down to the bottom of this piece right here. Okay, so, and I'm folding it under. I'm going to bring this one and lay it down flat. This one is laying down flat. And then I'm just going to glue this right to this piece. Okay. Put glue on here. I'm going to glue that right to there. And then you see here when this lifts up, this is glued to this piece. So it's glued to this piece here. Okay. I'm going to fold my tab back. I like to glue my tabs back. That's just my preference. It doesn't matter if you do. And again, we're gluing these tabs to this other flap right here, this one that I'm moving up and down. Okay, so you just want to line your piece up here in the center, put some glue on the tab, and glue that down. Now the cauldron. We're going to slide this in. Fold that tab back. And we're going to glue this down. Okay, so my pieces are glued to this bottom piece, and they're sliding into the top because this is what goes up and down and lifts these pieces up and down. Now in order for the top to lift, that's the job of this center piece. And this one glues down just a little bit differently. Okay, for this one we lift up this tab, and just on the tab of the cat we're going to glue this tab down. Just on the cat. Make sure the glue is not on any other piece, just on your center piece here. And then you do the same thing on the bottom. And now when I push this up, you see that this piece rises with it. and it lifts the other pieces there with it. Now to put the card together, we're going to fold this tab up. So we've got these two tabs and these two tabs. We're going to glue them together. And to do that, we're going to fold it down. I'm going to put glue on those tabs. I'm going to bring it together, and I'm going to glue these tabs together, front and back. Okay, so I am only putting glue on these tabs. Just on those tabs. If you glue anything else together, your card won't open and close. Okay. So because of all the layers that are in here, I have to hold this down just a little bit. Make sure that that sticks well. And then I'm going to show you inside. And you can see we've got all of our layers here, and they're glued to the bottom, and they're coming up through the top. Okay. So all that is done correctly. Now we're going to glue this tab closed. And then there you have the Witch Cat pop-up. Thank you for joining me.